What's up guys, welcome to another video tutorial. A lot of you guys suggested making a tutorial on OpenType features. This is something you handle in later stage of font production, but it is important to know basic things about OpenType features. We will not go in deep, we will talk about some of the basic applications and how to use them easily in FontLab. In the end, I will also guide you to a place where you can learn in detail and have fun with OpenType features. Alright, let's begin. First, we'll start with how to make a simple FI ligature. For that, we will need to create a new glyph. Go to Glyphs and click on New Glyphs. In the dialog, it asks for the name of the new glyph. Here it is very important that we name it properly. Whenever the newly generated glyph is the combination of two existing glyphs, it is a good idea to name a new glyph as the first glyph name underscore the second glyph name. It could be more than two glyphs. Just remember to put underscore between the names. By doing this, the newly generated glyph will have components of both glyphs. It also helps in later stage when we are writing OpenType features. Now, let's decompose those glyphs and make a better FI ligature. We will also repeat the same process for FL ligature. After we have made modification to both newly generated glyphs, we will type them out and see if it works. Double click on any glyph and this window will appear. Then you can click on Type tool and start typing the letters from the keyboard. As you can see, I am typing FIFL, but the ligature are not showing up. This is because we haven't written any OpenType features yet. Open the Features panel. If it's not visible, go to Windows, Panel and click on Features. You will see some of the code there. For Latin fonts, FontLab let us add features automatically. Click on the icon on the left side and add Auto Features. Now you see that the new code is generated automatically and there is a new Liga feature under the Feature tab. For now, don't worry about the code. You can see the play button. That button compiles the features and if there is some mistake in the coding, it throws error. If there is no error, nothing will happen. Now click on the top left icon to make the side panel visible. If you click on the features, it will enable the feature and you will see the ligature are working. If you export this font and use the font in application which supports ligatures, the FI and FL ligature will work. You can enable and disable features from the tick box near Features. You can also enable and disable individual features by clicking on Liga. Let's try another example. We will make a stylistic alternative for Q. Click on capital Q and click on Glyphs, Duplicate Glyphs. This window will appear where you can choose what would be the name of the duplicate. If you are just making a single alternative, you can use the alt tag. Otherwise, if the new glyph is a part of stylistic alternatives, you can use a stylistic set tag. We will click on SS01. Now we have our new glyph Q.SS01. We will double click on the glyph and make some changes. Let's make it more stylistic. After you are satisfied with the design, you will have to add the feature code for the stylistic set. The same way we did before, we can auto-generate the features. Now the new set is added to the feature block SS01. You can see the line sub Q by Q.SS01. Let's compile the feature and see how it works. As soon as you enable SS01 by clicking on the blue box, the stylistic feature gets enabled and you will see the new Q we created earlier. This way you can add as many stylistic sets you want. Repeat the process and in the end auto-generate the feature code. If somehow the feature code is not working, click on Remove All Feature and again click on Auto-generate features. In the third example, Let's learn how to create small caps. First, we will select all the capital letters and click on Glyph, Duplicate Glyphs. When the dialog appears, click on SC, which is for small caps. Now you can see we have a whole lot of new glyphs with SC suffix. You can edit all the letters individually and make them a little smaller, but let's make this process faster and more fun. Select all the small cap glyphs and right click and click on Actions. Now new window will appear. Here we can make the changes to a glyph in a bulk. We will scale them down. We want to anchor them in the middle. Click on the middle point and also make sure the tick mark for scale matrix is turned on. It will automatically make the adjustment to the right and left side spaces around the glyph. Let's make them smaller by 80%. Then click on Run. It will make changes to all selected glyphs. Now we'll go to Feature panel and auto-generate feature code for the newly generated glyphs. Click on Add Auto Features. Now we have a few new blocks added to the feature block. One is C2SC. It makes capital letters to small caps. Other is SMCP. It makes small letters to small caps. If I enable both features, both capital and small letters are converted to small caps. If you want to learn more about OpenType features and how it works, you can check out opentypecookbook.com. If you read it carefully, it is very easy to understand. Almost everything is self-explanatory. In the foundation concept, you will learn the underlying logic on how the feature code works. You can learn about the different syntax and how to put everything together. There are many cool things you can do using coding, like generating random letters or a letter with random orientation. In the rules section, it explains how substitution works. It is basically one-to-one substitution. You can also make many-to-many substitutions. For example, we can replace capital R with capital Z. If you are working with many letters, you can make classes. It is like a group of letters. The class's name start with @ and you can define it in the prefix tab, usually before the language system tab. We will create two classes with the same number of the letter and try to substitute them using classes. You can look at the example section and learn new techniques and experiment with it. Hope this will be helpful, and if you have more questions, please let me know in the comment. I will try my best to answer all of them. If you are new to FontLab, check out my FontLab tutorial series. It will help you to understand basic concept. The link is in the description. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you like the video. There aren't a lot of videos on FontLab on YouTube. Sharing this video will help to reach out more people who want to learn, and it will also give me motivation to make more videos. See you guys next time. Have fun.